Ooh, now everything's getting a lot more intense. Ooh, gotta love the intensity buildup. Ain't that right, Watt? The precious little bean. Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Paper Mario. Last time, we began going through Bowser's Castle, getting past all the tricks and traps along the way. Today, we're going to do pretty much more of the same. Okay, so my best advice is to, well, for going through this place in its entirety, is don't forget your Quake badges. I'm just using Mega Quake because, well, it's basically the easiest way to deal with the Koopa Trolls since they come in groups. But don't forget you have multi-bounce too if you really want to, well, defeat most enemies. In fact, I think I might as well just switch out my badges on a periodic basis, except for quick change because I know I'll need it. Alright, now to show that stats can go further beyond what they're supposed to, let's go ahead with the deep focus and everything else. Or rather, the HP pluses and junks. I'm actually going to forget all or nothing because I realized that I do need a Quake badge, actually. And also multi-bounce. And I guess I can go for a speedy spin. Just to make things go by quicker. I come all the way from Dry Desert to Princess Peach's party, and look what happens. I've been to some lame parties, but that was ridiculous. I want to go back to the desert as soon as possible. Also, you thought Princess Peach's party was lame? Mario, your main goal is to save the princess, isn't it? She must be doing okay, holding on to the belief that you'll come. We soldiers should have broken out to save her by now. But it's taken all of our efforts just to protect the prisoners. Such a shame. What a crying shame. What does Goombari have to say? He's one of the captured Toad soldiers. These guys are counting on you. Let's not let him down. Well, that's kind of boring. I thought they were going to be, making a joke about, Mushroom Kingdom security and whatnot. How it's basically the worst, given the fact that Peach has been kidnapped, like, multiple times at this point by Bowser. Either way, you talk to this Toad over here, and this is basically a makeshift Toad house. You can use it to recover your HPs and FPs and star energy if you need it. And also, you know what I like too? I like the fact that, Mario just flattens himself on the bed. Just so that, well, he can just sleep. That's what's been happening all this time. Either way, up the stairs we go. And first, go to the left. This guy. What? Who are you, man? I don't know your face. Maybe you're Mario, huh? Just joking. I'm the guard of this warehouse. I'm really bored, man. Hey, if you've got any coins, I'll sell you stuff. Oh, you're loaded, man. Take a look around. I'll sell you anything you see. They might be expensive, but you can buy super shrooms, maple syrups, thunder rages, power blocks, dizzy dolls, and mystery items. I'm all good on my item selection, so I'm fine. I'm fine on that. I don't need, any help from any other items, but if you need help, then those items will be right there should you need them. Alright, now they're going to be Magic Koopas all over the place. But it matters not because I just dodged them like cake. I dodged them super easily, sir. They can't stop me because I'm a genius, bro. I'm a super genius. Either way, this part is a little bit tricky. You need a castle key. But how are you going to do it? Well, by first using the springboard, of course. Hi, Sushi. And by pulling the chain right there, you raise the water level. Next, you have to swim on Sushi. So she's going to be very important for this specific use. I love it when all my party members have no character and yet they're clearly situational for situational things. Like when we met Sushi for the first time. We needed her to swim across the waters and bing, bada, boom! She's there because we needed something to swim on, and there you go. And do we need walls to bomb? Well, no problem, because we got Bombette, of course. Because she's the demolition expert, and not anybody else. Oh, you know those type gaps that you need to jump over? Guess what? We got Paracarry for that. And if we needed to hop over some lava and cause suffering, don't worry, we got Lackluster for that too. Yeah, like, if I can say, like, anything against the party members, like, they're all cool and everything. And I know I was asking a little bit too much about them deserving some kind of development because they are fully realized characters. But, like, you know, clearly they're also meant to be, like, used for various situations. Like, if you needed a wall to bomb, then, you know, Bombette's your lady. Or, like, I feel like in terms of usefulness, I feel like Goombario is basically the most useful one. Because not only can he help you out greatly in battle by, you know, tattling the foes, therefore showing off their health bar, but also he can basically tattle all the NPCs of the world. Like, he doesn't have any traversal abilities, but he does give out some relative information about, you know, all the NPCs that you meet. And that is every single NPC. Like, I didn't even bother showing, like, what half of these guys even said. Like, not even half. That's how much Goombario has to say about everything. In terms of the bottom of the food chain, I feel like... No, I don't think any of the party members are outright bad. Like, I feel like the weakest one would probably have to be, like, by process of elimination, Lackluster. Because he does have that insta-kill ability from upgrading to Ultra Rank, which is Hurricane. And that's great and all if you don't want to waste any star power. But Up and Away is such a better move anyway that it probably doesn't even matter. So, yeah. I just feel like, yeah, Lackluster probably got the short end of the stick. Definitely. But now, here's something a lot more interesting. Bullet Bill Blasters. B-Bill Blasters shoot out a constant stream of bombshell bills. HP 10, defense 4. They won't attack you directly. They're pretty resilient. You have to keep attacking them, though, because otherwise the air will be filled with bombshell bills, and nobody wants that. Yep, nobody wants that indeed, so let's give him a good old-fashioned multi-bounce. It only does 1 damage, so... Ooh, let's go! The spell power ran out. Of course, Merly was only useful for 1 more, and that's it. She won't help us anymore. Bombshell bills have such beautiful gold casings. Of course, if you sit and admire them, you'll get hit. HP 3, attack power 6. Pay attention to their HP because their explosions get bigger as their HP drops. Let's take them out before they get near us. Alright, so, Starstorm. We can basically just kill them off with the Starstorm, and that would be most wonderful indeed. Or at least kill half of them anyway. And we get a free Starstorm too. Because I think, like, the bombshell bills were meant to go next in line, so... Yeah, poor bullet bill bombshell bill blasters. Poor them. At least they give out a lot of coins when defeated. Next, let's let's forget the quick change. No, power plus. And get out bump attack, cause yeah, this next portion is just gonna be it's just gonna be annoying otherwise. So, yeah, I know this might be cheesing, but I like to cheese. I love doing that whole cheese. But of course, I shouldn't forget the fact that we're supposed to be, you know, fighting things. So let's just put it back on our power plus. And see what we got. Now, if the Koopa Troll actually does his desperation move, I'm going to show you something a little interesting. I think I don't want that. I think I might as well just do nothing, actually. Yeah, no, I can't really do anything, so I'm just gonna bring out Bombette with quick change and then Mega Bomb their buttholes. Yeah, they just have such high defense anyway. Every one of them has a bit of a high defense, actually. Alright. Multi-bounce on them. Well, except for the Koopa Trolls, obviously. I can only body slam you, so... we'll just take them out one by one. Okay. So, they're about to do the desperation move, right? Wrong. Because... here's something a little bit funny. And a bit of a sneak peek of what's to come. This is Starbeam. You would think that it would only be useful for story purposes. But no. If enemies are charging up for a big attack, they actually remove that. And on top of that, it removes buffs too. That's actually incredible. That's actually incredible. And it wasn't really a well-known thing up until about a few years ago. It's kind of insane. It's kind of insane that Starbeam would actually be useful. And what's even better than that is that it's entirely a free thing that you can do. Yeah, Starbeam can be used to remove buffs off of enemies for free. That's already amazing enough as it is. So, it's not just useful for, you know, the inevitable Bowser fight that we have to go through. But it's also useful for removing buffs off of every single enemy known to existence. So, that's pretty great. Alright, let me get Bump Attack again, because again, this is just gonna go on and on and on otherwise. Besides, it's the same enemies with the same formations that we've seen a bunch of times. So, obviously, we're just going to ignore that little thing. And now we don't even need Bump Attack anymore. And we probably don't need Speedy Spin at this point. So, we're just going to go for a good old-fashioned Double Dip. And actually, I don't even think I need Double Dip, actually. Or Triple, for that matter. Oh, and there it is. The most useful party member gets at it again as we now fight the Dry Bones. Dry Bones are skeletal remains from Koopa Troopas. HP 8, attack 4, defense 2. Just when you think they're beat, these guys rise back up and attack again. You're going to have to beat them all at once. Or you could just use fire attacks. If they become ashes, there's no way they'll recover. It's true. So, yeah, if you just happen to have Fire Shell ready at that point, so there goes another use for Cooper. If you have Fire Shell, then you can make easy work of these guys. You know, if you don't have them, if you don't have Fire Shell, then yeah, you just have to beat them. You just have to beat them up, like usual. But here's how much Fire Shell does to them. 16! 16 damage on these guys. That's pretty amazing. It's pretty good. Oh, wow. I got the action commands mixed up, but it doesn't matter. Super Shroom. I don't need that. What I do need is... Actually, no, I don't, because there's a heal, actually. There's a heal, yeah. That's good English. There's a heal block that's close by, actually. Oh, and speaking of which, here's a bony beetle that you can finally tattle for once. And yeah, it's basically what I said. So, hence why I skipped it. Yeah, hence why I skipped over, like, every single, you know, thing of that sentence. Because I already set the tattle for this guy. Damn, the Mega Quakes are good! I mean, obviously, it doesn't really help. Actually, I think it does. Because whenever the dry bones are at 0 HP, they'll stay that way for a while until they get back up. Okay, well, at least that's good. Now, here's a save block if you need it. But what you're going to want to figure out now is the fact that you got a puzzle going on. So, what you need to do is that in this room with the save block, you need to do that, push the first block near the place where you entered. Next, you will need Bombette out. Actually, you won't need Bombette out. I just like having her out. Next, kill the ass of these, you know, Hammer Bros. Yeah, kill their asses. Exactly! And also with Mega Bomb 2. Yeah, bombs also count as fire damage towards dry bones. So Bombette and Cooper are very useful for dealing with them. Now you're probably thinking, oh, what can I do? Because that one's already open. So you think that would be a useful thing, right? Well, as it turns out, no. Because that's a dead end. So what you'll need to do is see through the trick. Bombette, you're walking weird, bro. And also sis, because you are technically a sis, not a bro. And by that I mean a sister. What do you think? Either way, you get the castle key from seeing through the trick. And now you have no choice but to go all the way back to where you started. I'm bringing in Lackluster for the movement. Because I want to use him for once. Save if you need it. And hello!
Whoa! Who'd have thought that you would make it this far? You won't make it any further.
Because unfortunately for you, I can't let you pass. But I guess if you really want, I'll give you one chance. Because I know there's no way you'll make it anyway. Want to give it a shot? It's completely pointless, but I suppose I'll let you try. Because, of course, I have such a kind and generous heart. Just kidding, worm. Now, Mario, do you want to know what I got in store for you? Now for a little quiz. Several of my followers will come out here. Your job is to carefully keep track of their numbers and color. So whoa. There's oh god, there's hiccups. Ah! Are we good? Are we good with the hiccups? Okay. Then you have to answer the questions correctly, basically. Quite frankly, we both know that this is impossible. But if you get the 5 questions right, I'll let you go through here. You're only allowed 2 mistakes, though. Sorry, I got the hiccups. Fool that you are, you'll likely make 3 mistakes and suffer the dire consequences. Let's get going! Now, tell me, how many Koopas were there? There are 3, dude. You're right, oh god! That question must have been way too easy. Now they'll be hard. Oh! Oh! I like the fact that it uses the battle theme. Now, which of these were there 3 of? The red Shy Guys. Because, you know, they're red. Also, all these questions are the same no matter what, so they're not randomized at all. Now, who came out of the middle entrance? Weren't they bombs or were they blue guys? Oh! Oh! Yeah, oh! I think they were like... Oh, God. Were they red? I think I'm gonna take a guess here. Red one? Yes! Oh, God. I remember I just did this, man. I was like, oh, I just did this. But, you know, I totally blanked out on that. Because of course I did. And I'm still hiccuping. How many? Yeah, there were 2. Yeah, that. Right answer. I can't believe you got 4 questions right. All right, enough of this. I quit messing around and give you a real hard one. Next question. Oh, God. Oh, God. Now, how many arms did you see just now? 4. Nice trick, buddy. Oh, correct! I can't believe it. You got 5 of my super duper brain busters right. Yeah. I've been defeated by Mario. Oh, the shit. Oh, the shit, indeed. Oh, the shay, indeed. The shay. I still got the hickey ups. God. Anyway, here's a jam and jelly if you want one. I mean, it's obviously, of course, a little bit too late to, like, go back for, like, cooking purposes. So, I'm actually gonna throw away the life shroom for right now and then just heal up with jam and jelly. Then, I'm gonna go for the life shroom. Yep, just go with the life shroom and then I'll be okay. Of course you got a Magic Koopa and a second one I totally forgot. That's like right there. Kind of figures that I would like mess up on all of this. Like, oh jeez, damn. I'm like, damn. Ah. I'm gonna get rid of these hiccups, and then next time on Paper Mario, it's Act 3 of Bowser's Castle. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Oh God.